So hello and welcome to another episode of Boyfriend to Death 3. Wait, huh? Boyfriend? No. Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Boyfriend to Death. To the third episode, not to the... yeah. Well, in today's video I will try to do more of, Rire. I hope I get the rest of the endings. I got 6 endings remaining on Rire, and I need to still try a few things here. I think we left off at a slot 3. I think that's it. Wait. Okay. Why do you keep calling me human? We've done that, and we've done that. Okay, so number 2. Human. So let's load game. We told him to take his glasses off. We will say leave them. Okay. I reached for Ryder's glasses, but I put my hands behind his neck instead. It didn't matter. He could wear his sunglasses inside if he wanted to. Ryder let out a growling moan as he continued to move inside of me. I ran my nails down his back and he arched in as he came. He lay down next to me and I curled close as I closed my eyes. Good night, pleasant dreams. He let out a dark chuckle and placed a hand on my face. Okay, and this will just lead to this moment again. Load game, back to 1. What if we go back? We were leaving already? Okay, wait. Stay with me. I can help you if you like. Okay. I have extra room. You can always stay with me if you don't mind sleeping with a stranger. I thought you would never ask. Okay, this will lead to one same thing. You're leaving already? I don't want to be out on the street now, do I? I sighed softly but perked up. You can always stay with me if you like. Okay, this again leads to one same thing. How am I supposed to get the other 6 endings? Bottom lip and so desperate. I thought you would never ask. Okay. So now we are on our own. What if I just click through something? Will I get somewhere? What if I cry? Then I will go to bed. We will keep questioning. Wait, no, we will keep questioning him, sure. About the bruises. We'll ignore the laughs. Oh, I did something. I yelled out again into the silence. Leave me alone. Wait, I did something else. Okay. Okay, I did something. We will save. We will click wake up, and then I will go and save. Maybe this is some kind of new ending here. I wrap my arms and look down at my knees. I have to wake up. I squeezed my arms harder, then looked up. I just have to wake up. I braced myself against the wall and shakily stood up. I was dizzy. It felt like the room was tilting under me. Just have to. I stumbled slowly into the kitchen, then threw my weight against the countertop. Here. It's in here. I slid the drawer open and slammed my hand inside. This will. The metal object in the drawer clinked and scraped against each other with my clumsy efforts. I finally withdrew my shining ticket out of this nightmare. A knife. Huh, just a pinch. I swayed on my feet and held the blade tightly, then plunged it into my thigh. A hand slipped over mine, keeping the blade in place. A body pressed up against my back and spoke into my ear. Okay, Rires is here. Of course, who else would be? Oh, little human, I didn't think you'd go through such lengths to get out. The voice shocked me into silence when I would have cried out. The pain tearing through my leg and the blood running over my thigh cleared my mind. But the hand and the body pressed against me, keeping me frozen in place. If you wanted something deep inside, he pushed the knife deeper into my leg. You could have just asked. I held the countertop and whimpered, trying not to scream. I didn't. Didn't what? He pushed me hard into the counter, the knife hitting bone. Oh, God. One hand grabbing my chin and forcing my head to look up at him. I cried out loud. I cried out and tried to fall forward, but his grip kept me in place. I just wanted it to stop. I sobbed, unable to keep calm. You got your wish. Oh, he's gonna kill us because we just wished for it to stop. We don't mean stop living. He pulled a knife sharply out of my leg and tossed me on the ground. Oh. You should be more careful with knives. He licked the blood off the blade and tossed it into the wall. I tried to get up, but I was shaking too much. Rire slowly approached me and pressed his heel into my open wound. I stopped moving and groaned in pain. He dug into the cut and grinned. Stop! Please. Oh, you want me to stop? Rire picked up his shoe and leaned back. Let me try something else. A tentacle shot out of his back, loomed for a moment. I reached into my wound and dug its way into my muscle. It reached. I screamed and dug my elbows into the floors. The agony was blinding. The tentacles worked its way around the bone and held on it tight as it dragged me towards him. I could only let out a slow pained moan as I felt the floor slide under me. Rire stepped on my arm and leaned in. Is that better? I tried to speak, fighting through the hoarse gasp as I felt the fake tentacle in my leg. That better? No, it is not. I will save this once more. I withdrew and sobbed out the answer. No, it isn't. Take it out, please. I won't be doing that. Yeah, I'm dead. More thin tendrils burst from Rire's back and pierced into my skin. I screamed as my body tensed. They pushed deep into my muscles and shake their way up my bones. The sensation was overwhelming and sickening. The tips forced their way out of my skin and weaved back under. My body sank into the shock, and I couldn't make it react. The tentacles pulled in opposite direction, ripping my muscle away from the bone. You're soft. Damn. We are honestly dead. I see a little bit of red in here, little red dot, but I think we are dead. We are 100% dead yet. The tentacles are bloody now. I was vaguely aware of wet tearing sound. Blood sprayed around the entire room. I only saw the scene with surreal detachment for a moment, before I was no longer aware of anything. Prior to Thorny thought you were soft. Jeez, alright. Is that another death? Yeah, that's another death right here. Alright, we can load back in. This time we will say yes. I just wanted some mercy. Yes, it's better. I cried quietly and kept my head down. That's great. I placed firm a hand on my leg, feeling the tentacles moving under my skin. I slid out of my wound and looked at the blood. The tentacles made its way over my mouth and forced its way inside me. I wrecked as I tasted my own coppery blood. But I tried to stay calm as I grasped desperately at the floor around me. I needed to focus on breathing. I could feel Rires' hand on my leg as he pushed his fingers into my wound. He started to thrust his fingers inside of the hole and under the skin. Jesus Christ, this is something that Lawrence once did in the second game. I remember this. I tried to scream, but all I could manage was muffled whimper around the tentacle. I wanted to get away. I rubbed my uninjured knee on the floor and tried to pull myself forward. Do you have something to say? The tentacles pulled itself out of my mouth quickly. Okay, I see we got one more choice that we can click. I will say I will beg for mercy. At number 25, I didn't want to push my luck, but I couldn't take it anymore. Please, Rire, it hurts. Rire let out a sign and stood up. I suppose I could let you go. For now. Rire grinned at me and left the living room. How did we survive this? We are gonna bleed out in a matter of minutes, or probably. I looked up incredulously. He was leaving? I laid there for a few moments before my gaze fell to my leg. I was bleeding all over the floor. Of course, you're gonna bleed out. He doesn't need to even kill you. I'm gonna die anyway if I'm just gonna lay there. I reached out and touched it with wince. I needed to do something. I looked up at the doorway to the living room. I have sewing supplies. Oh, the tentacles are so big. The wound must be massive. I have to stop this blood. I positioned my arms and pushed myself up. I was shaking. I can do this. I got upright and placed my weight on my leg. Oh. I panted from the pain and took a deep breath. Then I limped into the living room. I stopped in my tracks. Oh no. There he was, just sitting in the armchair, sipping tea. Hello, little human. I'm surprised you're able to walk on your own. Rires sipped out his cup. Bravo. Bravo. I tried to hide my pain and showed him what I hoped was a confident look. Then I glazed around the room. What are you looking for? He sounded so polite. I chewed my lip and looked away. I knew better. I limped to the cabinet instead of lowering myself painfully to pull out the sewing kit. Oh, Dykesy, I didn't know you were An artisan? What does that mean? I scowled in his direction as he watched me drag myself to the couch. I flopped down and let out a frustrating sound between my teeth. I put down his cup and stapled his hands in front of his face. He watched me intently and smiled. What are you going to do with that? I didn't respond as I pulled the needle and thread out of the kit. I needed to stop the blood from my leg. I held up the needle and thread and made a poor attempt at threading them. Oh dear, you are shaking. Are you sure you can do that on your own? He was right, my hands were shaking. I couldn't get the thread through the hole. My vision was starting to fade as well. Oh, come on. If our eyes are not working, we are not able to do it by ourselves. We need to ask for help. If we are trying to survive as long as we can, I think trying to ask for help is probably the best thing we can do. I attempted to thread the needle once more, but it was difficult. No concentrate. I need help. What was that? The joyful tone in his voice made me feel sick as I looked up at him. Please, I need your help. Ray put down his cup and slowly made his way across the room. He was clearly taking his time, striding slowly over to me. Was that so hard? I just stared at him as he threaded the needle with ease. Where I pushed the needle into my skin slowly. He was taking his time and sewing the wound shut gently, tugging at the thread every time he passed through. I could feel myself getting lightheaded as he sewed my leg. How could you have done this on your own? You can't even keep your head straight. I felt my head lulling back as I started to close my eyes. No thank you. I'm hurt. Man, I'm literally dying here. Oh, my health got a little bit back. I could see his sharp teeth grinning at me as I passed out from the blood loss. My eyes slowly opened as I looked around the living room. I shifted and everything was sore. I was sure this time that nightmare I'd been living was real. Good morning, little human. Why does he have black heart? And we already done this. I see the arrow. Sat across the room with legs crossed. Our time together is drawing to a close. I don't have many times. Yeah, this is again the run and chase, right? Will something change if I try to run right now? Yeah, it will. Wait, the kitchen will change? Wait. The kitchen is new. I rushed into the kitchen and ran right into Rire. Are you following me? Rire grinned and showed a tentacle through my chest. I wanted to have fun, but I put my hands on the tentacle and looked at Rire. Okay, we just straight up ran at him. GG. God damn it, he patted my cheek gently. You proven to be none of that. I coughed up blood and closed my eyes. You followed Rire into the kitchen. Okay. Is that a new ending? Though? Yeah, it is a new ending. Okay, we find it. I thought this will not get us to anywhere, but it did. Alright. Alright. So in here, we will try to do it ourselves right now. Looked at Rires barely blearily and back down to the needle. I'm not asking for his help. Okay, this is probably the point where we are gonna bleed out. I blinked several times and whipped at my sweat. Pushed the thread through. I couldn't stop my hands from shaking. I propped them against the cabinet and stared at the needle. Slowly, I licked my lip. There. I let out a deep breath. I couldn't help but glance up higher. He was watching me intentionally grinding. I wish I hadn't looked. It was hard enough to concentrate. I looked back down and lowered the threaded needle to my bleeding leg. After everything that's happened, I shouldn't worry about this little thing. I bit my lip and pushed the needle through my skin. I hissed out a sharp breath. It still hurt. I moved the needle miserably. I tried to ignore the presence in the room, but I could feel his eyes. And that smile. Oh no, our sanity is gone. Watching me coldly as I dragged the thread through my own skin. As some of my hands' knees floor suddenly shifted underneath me. Everything felt so far away and so close at the same time. What's happening to me? The colors in the room seemed to pulsate in time, and tears sliding down my face. This couldn't be real. This had to be another trick. I was shaking and struggling to breathe. I shouldn't tell what was real and what wasn't anymore. This is a good look for a human. Rires was real. He had to be. Okay, we already done this part. What if we skip? Will this lead somewhere? No. Okay, that will only be a waste of time. Alright. So, nothing new here. What if we apologize instead right now? I looked at his face. I shrank in fear. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Rires let out a sigh and stood up. I suppose I could let you go for now. He will let us go even if we apologized, yeah. Alright. Alright, this will lead to nowhere. Well, one step back. Well, what did we say? We said no. To some mercy. When we said yes, it will lead to this. Okay. And 24, right? And if we said no, this led to us dying. Frick. Are we cooked? We are cooked. Alright. 23 was what? Yeah, this. No. We said wake up. We can confront Rires or shut it. Because we said wake up, we can shut it out. I squeezed my arms tighter. I couldn't take the silence. I could hear my own blood rushing in my ears. I screamed wordlessly until my throat was raw. My breathing was ragged as I felt hot tears over my face. It was only getting worse. I wanted to scream more, but I could barely breathe. My whole body was shaking, and my nails were digging into the flesh on my arms. My heart was pounding. It was all I could hear. Stop. The room was spinning. Everything became blurry as I realized I wasn't breathing at all. I tried to open my mouth, but I couldn't. But blood was trailing down my arms as I collapsed. I choked out on a small gurgle, and my vision went dark. Oh. This seems interesting. This seems like something is gonna happen. Is that all you had? Miserable human. You couldn't hold it together. Jeez. Alright. Is that another ending? Oh, wait. This reference. Death Collection. Rire. Yeah, that was another ending. We got 3 endings left, and that's our on the right side. Alright. I see. So let's load back in. 23, right? Or it was 24. I think it was 23. We just shut it out, wake up. We are now confront Rire. No. I had to face this. I stood back up. Rire. I know you're doing this to me. Okay, this is the same confrontation, right? Now if we say the hard way, we can run to the kitchen once more, not to bedroom. Also, we done that to bathroom. We stay in the room. The attic. Yeah, nothing would change, even if we let the time run out. God damn it. Okay, now I'm lost. Now I don't know what to do. Now there's some... Still need to get 3 more endings. Alright, I needed to look up a few more endings, how to get them. I'll go in my menu. We will start a new game. Okay, we can skip this. My name is Lexi. We will go to Jazz Laws. And we were saying it's very nice to meet you, sir. After that, wait, did we say... No, we did not say everything I see. But we will say it's nice to see you, sir. And after that, then we will offer him to stay with us. After that, we will say I want this too. Then we want to leave the sunglasses on. Then what are you if you're not a human? After that, front door, right here. After the front door, you will glare at him. After that, we will keep our mouth, we are trying to close my mouth. We will try to keep it closed. We will go take a shower. After that, yes, we want to say yes. We will keep questioning him. And we will talk about his yellow eyes. After that, you will call out for Rire. And after that, we will say the hard way. Alright. Okay, he has a pink heart. Okay, wait. Now there is the chase scene. Yeah, wait, no. Bedroom. Run to the bedroom. After we are in the bedroom, then go to the living room. Of course. After that, after we are in the living room back, then we want to... Oh! Yeah, wait, something else happened. If we run back and forward. I rushed to the living room. I dove behind the couch and curled up tight. I stopped moving and tried to listen. I had to take a moment to calm down enough to hear anything over my own bouncing heart. I couldn't hear anything. He must be somewhere else right now. I will go to the bedroom. Of course. Now. Okay, I poked my head out. Okay, I'll save this probably. I couldn't even hear Rire walking around anymore. Maybe he finally got bored of me. I felt a tentacle wrap around my ankle and drag me across the floor. Found you. I struggled against the tentacle and he flipped me over, pinning my arms to the ground. This game is over. The tentacles moved across my body and forced their way inside of me. All I could feel was tentacles thrusting inside of me. Rire was just ID, watching as I cried out, and I squirmed against the tentacles holding me down. I could feel my head swimming. I couldn't take this anymore. My body loosened and I let Rire do what he wanted. I let out a soft moan and started moving my hips in time with the thrusts. Oh, I didn't want to, but my body was betraying me. Ugh. I came. Various amused voice cut through the haze in my mind. Ah, human, you are somewhat entertaining, but... Ryan sighed and shook his head. Maybe if you were just a bit more interesting, I would give you another chance. My eyes widened as I felt the tentacles shift inside. They started to pull in opposite directions. I let out a muffled scream as the tentacles ripped me apart. Jesus! Alright. That's brutal. I like it. And we heard that. You weren't entertaining enough. References, Def Collections, Rire. Yeah, that's ending number 8. Alright, so now only 9 and 10. So, my name is Taxi. It's very nice to meet you, sir. Okay, after that we can say he can stay at our room. Then I will say I want this too. Then we will say leave them on, leave the sunglasses on. Then we want to say, yeah, what are you if you're not human? After that, front door. After that, we will want to glare at them. And after that, we want to try to close mouth. Yeah, we will try to close the mouth. And we will go eat the dinner. After that, we want to accept the dinner. We will keep questioning him. We want to see his yellow eyes. After that, we want to call out for Rire. After that, we will say the hard way. Again, his heart is... I think I will gonna save right now. Yeah, I think he has it right. Stay in the room. Yeah. Okay, we stayed in the room. We want to stay again in the room. Perfect. Now that he has the red heart, he's interested in us. Finally. Okay, now we want to go to the kitchen. Perfect. Finally something that's happening. Okay. I looked around and saw that Rire wasn't around anymore. I tilted my head up, aiming my ear to the ceiling. Alright. Okay, we need to save, probably... No. Next, we will save at 31, why not? No more footsteps. I slowly shifted out of my spot. Was it over? I could hear a clapping near me as I jumped to the side. Good job, little human. I watched as those black tentacles shot out of his back and stabbed into my arms and legs. I let out a scream as they pulled me closer of Rire. I was starting to feel nauseous as he grabbed my chin. Ah, let me go! I flailed uselessly as the tentacles kept me in place. Still have the fire in you. The tentacle lashed out and smacked me hard across the back, where I watched my face twist in pain, and I growled at him. I am not giving in to you. I wasn't going to give up. Oh, how about this? The tentacle reeled back and smacked me across the back again. I let out a shriek and glared at him. I was staring to breathe hard. I could feel the blood running down my back. I want to offer you opportunity to live. I felt the lash across my back again. It will not cost that much. Just a small price of your soul, and I'll release you from this agony. No! Rire tentacle pulled back and struck me again. Are you quite sure? No matter what I choose, I will choose both of these, and I will deny. Wait, yeah, I will deny. Final save. I'd rather die. Rire smirked at me, and I felt my eyes closing. Perhaps you are the winner of this round. I coughed up blood and let my muscles relax. My price sucks. Everything faded away as I felt my consciousness leave me. You got your price. Okay, so that's another, well, death collection. That's only one ending remaining. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna load out, and now we will try to agree. Agree for our life. So that means we are able to survive under some consequences. We are able to be alive. So it's possible to be... Okay, it's possible to win this. It's possible to thrive, at least. I couldn't last any longer like this. I bit my lip and looked to the side. Fine. Fine, I accept. I yelled out top of my lungs, and he grinned. Congrats, Signity. You're mine now. He pressed his fingers into my jaw, holding it open, as a tentacle slipped past my lips. The best way to get it through the throat. Everything went black as I felt like I was floating. What was this feeling? I pressed my hand against glass and that surrounded me. Look at you, little human. I could hear Rire's voice, and I looked into the mirror. Are we a demon? I was just a bottle. How was this even possible? See? Now you can stay in my collection. Forever. What? No! I banged my fist against the glass and screamed, but no voice came out. Jeez, okay, this is really... Alright, I didn't accept this CG to pop up. This looks amazing. What the hell? We never did specify your condition of living. That's true. Well, this is internal hell. We kinda did survive, but I think it's worth dying. Jesus Christ, this is brutal. We never did specify your condition of living. Rire gently kissed the bottle and placed it on the shelf. Enjoy yourself. You survive. What life? Jesus, alright. That's interesting. So that's all. Okay. So that's all Rire's endings, I see. And we got rid of Rire sprinting here. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess that's it for Rire's, well, all endings and everything, I think. Or if I missed any CGs. I don't think so. I think I'm okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you for watching this episode. This very much surprised me, and I freaking loved the whole Rire's, well, playthrough. This was really amazing, I must say. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!